Justice for our brothers.
Now, the killing of 16 northerners for Uromi for Edo State, it go lead to tribal and religious war if care is not taken. Now, Igbos wey dey for north, na I dey pity for, but Igbos spread everywhere. And wetin dey pain me for inside this matter be say, if you dey north, dem dey look all of us as one. They don't know whether you be Benin, they don't know whether you be Igbo, they don't know whether you be Yoruba, they don't know whether you be Delta, they don't know whether you be Calabar. All of us now one, and so that they look us.
If I were to speak for the North, I would not speak for restructuring. I would think of giving people what they want. Yoruba nation want Oduduwa Republic. In the name of God, give them Oduduwa Republic. This is 21st century. We have a right to choice. Biafra want Biafra. Give them Biafra. Give every other nationality what they need.
Subscribers, this is BVI Channel 1 and we are live on Matters Horizon. My name is Asul Chinedu Peters, your host. And today we are going to be deliberating on the very crucial thing that is trending in Nigeria today, and is a very big concern of a national interest, as they may call it, or some people will say this is a matter of national security. We are talking about the killing at Uromi in Edo State, where some about 11 persons were mobbed or killed gruesomely in a mob action, and the government and some media platform have labeled or alleged that these guys are hunters, but we are alleged to be Fulani herdsmen, armed Fulani herdsmen, kidnappers, or whatever they call it. And that has stirred a lot of tension, not just in Edo State, but across Nigeria. And as a result of that, there has been called, with the deep sense of division in Nigeria, the tension have really to the foundation of what could be described as what is holding Nigeria together. Because every side is now asking for their own freedom. So, I think we had some technical glitch. I believe you can see me now. So what we are talking about is this Uromi killing and the declaration coming forward by the Fulani, personalities who are now advocating that Nigeria to divide because there is no need of pretending to be one people, whereas there is deep-seated division in the hearts of many Nigerians. Now, we're going to look at this from the holistic aspect of it, from the government aspect of it, from the people aspect of it, from trust aspect of it, and from the reality point of view, the root cause of this whole thing. So you sit back, because while we go through all of these videos, we'll open up the lines for you to make your own submission with respect to this. So let us begin from where it all started. I mean, what happened and the follow-up issues. Let us get to the first video. I'll be right back. Don't go away.
Justice for our brothers.
Justice for our brothers.
We need serious action for our brothers in Edo.
Urgent action must be taken. We need serious action for our brothers.
The perpetrators must be punished. This is not advice.
We need serious investigation. Our government must deal with them.
Dear Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our brothers in Edo State have been killed. We are demanding for justice for our Muslim brothers.
Justice for our brothers. Our leaders must take serious action.
There has been this call for restructuring. But for the North now, if I were to speak for the North, I would not speak for restructuring. I would think of giving people what they want. Yoruba nation want Oduduwa Republic. In the name of God, give them Oduduwa Republic. This is 21st century. We have a right to choice. Biafra want Biafra. Give them Biafra. Give every other nationality what they need. Because as far as I know, the relationship is sound. There is geometrically increase in suspicion across all expressions. The trust is not there. Suspicion is not there. And people who want to develop at their own speed. If you want to go at the speed of rocket, please, you should be allowed to go at the speed of rocket. If you want to go at the speed of snail, go at the speed of the snail at your own peril, at the consequences coming to you. But for now, if anybody is thinking that physical federalism is the solution to Nigeria, he is not even understanding the geography, not understanding the history, not understanding the mathematics, and the geometrical implication of what they are asking about physical federalism. What we should have is, we should have sub-nations among Nigeria. Let every region get what it wants. Short of this, our children, our grandchildren will abuse us because we are going to leave behind for them a cancerous, that will defy every chemotherapy.
Now you've seen that, and that is where we are at the moment, where the tension is already rising, demanding for justice for these 11 people. I must say it is very condemnable to have people murdered, okay, in such a gruesome way. Mob killing had never been a solution. Jungle justice, I've always been an advocate against it. But let us not forget that in Igbo local palace, they will say, the literal interpretation to this is that any person that has been stung by bee, when they see big house fly, they start running away from it or reacting to it. That is exactly what has been happening in Nigeria today, and particularly what triggered that gruesome murder and killing of these people they alleged as hunters. Okay? Now, why are we saying this? Since everyone had been advocating, even before now, before this government of Tinubu, to end open grazing, because that had been the gateway of horror, the gateway of decimation, rape, ransacking, and pillaging of villages, destroying farmland along the line, and plunging families and communities in an unending tragedy. Thousands of, hundreds of thousands, if not, have died in this process when they say it is the herders, farmers clashes. But we know fully well that there is an agenda behind it. And the only way to put it to a stop is to ban open grazing, because there is nowhere in the world that it is obtainable. Even in the countries that have the largest number of cows, do not do open grazing anymore. And why is it that government have had a blind eye in tackling this madness, this disaster that have been pillaging Nigeria, across Nigeria, that have been destroying Nigeria, that have been killing Nigerians? Because that is where the whole thing started. We now talk about people who are kidnapping people, taking ransom, organ harvesting, and the rest of them. And you and I can attest to the fact that traveling from or through that axis, Edo State, Kogi State to Abuja, is a horror, or the valley and the shadow of death. That is the truth. So when you see things happen this way and people react in this manner, just know that something triggered it. But let it not be that I'm just the one saying it. Let us take some sequence of videos that have happened all through this whole time that this whole thing happened since last week. And when I come back, we'll open up the lines. Then you can bring in your submission with respect to what we're talking about tonight. Now, let's get to that video. I'll be right back. But before then, I want to also inform you that this platform, we are streaming this program on all our social media platforms, on our Facebook page, on our Instagram, and also on our YouTube backup channel, that is BVI Channel 1+. So wherever you are watching from, if you are not yet following or have not yet subscribed, please do so, especially on Instagram and also on our S platform. Now let's get down to that very video. Take time to go through this. You will understand the sequence of event and why we've gotten to where we are today. Then when we come back, we'll throw the lines open for you to call the numbers on the screen. Let's get to that video very quickly.
Now, the killing of 16 Northerners for Uromi for Edo State, it go lead to tribal and religious war if care is not taken. Now, Igbos wey dey for north, now they pity for, because Benin people, they know they travel around Nigeria like that. Now only abroad that they go. You go only see Benin people for any other state for Nigeria. But Igbos spread everywhere. And what did they pay me for inside this matter? Be say, if you did not, then they look all of us as one. They don't know whether you be Benin, they don't know whether you be Igbo, they don't know whether you be Yoruba, they don't know whether you be Delta, they don't know whether you be Calabar. All of us now one, now so that they look us. So our brothers and sisters wey dey for north, make una dey very, very vigilant and make una dey very, very careful. Because right now, he don finally said, he don red oh mama, he don red oh, he don set oh mama, he don set oh, hey God, he don bust, he don happen again.
But now, if our women, our wives go to farm, they rape them, at times they will set them ablaze. Me in particular, I paid ransom 3 times to Fulani men. They kidnapped my elder sister. They've also kidnapped 2 people from this palace. Even last month, I paid ransom also. To even sleep in this place is by the grace of Almighty. To even access this road, you need to get security. So that's a major problem. Me as John Ojo Fuzea, I no longer want Fulani in my forest. Let me also use this medium. Since the chiefs are here, they should go back home and ask questions. Anybody who has a hand in Fulani, stay in any part of Uzea forest. If I discover, I will drop that chief immediately. Because my people cannot be suffering.
Upon all the crises where they happen for those states, all these mal are not see the world, all these Fulani not the world. They see they carry cow, enter people farm. Benin never start their own now. I don't see all the shake. Now only Uromi don't do their own. If Benin join this thing now, the full Nigeria not get peace. See, and people find this so. See me and the boss all over don't come outside. And people find out this so. They shop people crops. If we start now, if we use colors follow this cow now, we kill the true winner. They'll say Benin don't start. You carry cow, enter people farm. See you good leaf for there. See pineapple, everything did that farm. Water leaf did here. They shop everything. People don't come down. People don't come down from upstairs. Because all this car now, they must get like 1 or 2 down this morning before this Fulani will get sense.
Some of the men say Allah Yaseni. Today Allah Yaseni. Kia Allah Yaseni. Mahakaba. Ama Allah ya baka. Allah ya. Allah ya doka. Mahakaba. So, wallahi, there's some justice. There's some justice. Yanzu, akwai arrest 14 persons. Suna the police. Inshallah, police day. By the grace of God, police day. So nagode. I've come to condole with him, with the recent happening. So funny that the incident that happened in Edo State is something that I never pray for, but we don't pray for it in the future. We're here to let you know that Edo people, we are not happy, we sympathize with you. Even though we also lost some people, but we feel more of your pain because these were passing by going for a festive. So we just come to talk to you for you to take heart. the president is doing something drastic about this. It's not happy also. So far so good. The IG have seen the two actions. The DIG, CID is the one in charge. So far they arrested about 14 suspects. So they are bringing them to Abuja for proper interrogation. And I believe with all our steps that we are taking, peace will return. We also set up a committee to see that we take care of the family of the deceased. Thank you.
Your Excellency, dear brother and Governor of Edo State, I'm glad that you are here. I've seen the incident occurred. We've spoken with you. I've spoken with you on the phone severally to show the concern of our people, the concern of Nigerians in respect to what happened. And I'm glad by your actions, the way you started to act immediately by the incidents of court is commendable. You had to visit our people in Edo State, visit the scene of the incident, and you took several actions. I've been told, and I've been talking with you, is something that you should be commended for. And I'm really happy because you went into action to get those people arrested, the police, which is good, trying to make sure that they are arrested and are brought to justice.
That is it. I believe you guys are now following up with what is happening and actually the situation of things. Now, we're going to take it bit by bit while we expect your call to come in. The numbers to call remain +2348104545533. And don't forget that this is BVI Channel 1 and we are live on all our social media platforms. You can follow us on Facebook and also on our Instagram platform, our backup YouTube channel, BVI Channel 1 Plus, to be informed. Okay, now, talking about the people who are calling out for justice for the 11 people who were slain in Edo State. And people have been likening it to the call for justice with respect to Deborah's case. You remember Deborah? Before the election, the girl that was gruesomely murdered by a mob. And nobody has been arrested for that or tried for that very issue, that very gruesome murder. But today, the governor of Edo State has already gone to Kano State to, beg and plead, and it just looked like someone who is going to his masters to beg for mercy. Okay? In as much as we are not condoning that very act of gruesome murder yet, what have the government done? That is now the anger of the people. Since the killing had been happening in Edo State and other states across Nigeria, what had the government, the federal government, done, and the state government, what have they done to put an end to these killings by herders, which is also the root cause of what actually triggered that very mob action? And we saw the governor of Kogi State going to plead, whereas they've not done the needful. They've not done the needful to put an end to what is triggering these issues. All right? So the lines to call if you want to be part of this program and you want to make your submission is +2348104545533. You saw one of the video where the Fulani guy was asking the government that at this time, some of us who have been preaching for, put up the other video so that people can see. So the Fulani guy was there asking and pleading, not just pleading, asking the federal government to actually divide Nigeria and give everybody according to their aspiration what they want. Okay? Okay, I think we're having the first caller for today. Hello, good evening. This is BVI Channel 1. You are live on the program. Tell us your name and where you're calling us from, please.
Good evening, my brother. And good evening to everybody, depending where you are hearing my voice. My name remains Nkiru. I'm calling you right now from Umbo. My own take, in as much as I don't support anything jungle justice, but if you want to do something, you treat everybody equal.
Okay.
Everybody should remember about that Bridget. I'm talking about Bridget for you. That woman that went one morning preaching, they beheaded her, and that is the during time of Vice President Remi Osibanjo. And everybody could remember about Deborah. All they arrested those people, and the northern people, I mean those Muslims that condemned that Deborah, Christian prophets. Can they kill somebody like that? They bought all their sons and lawyers in that north, and those people set those people free. Up to today, they swept the Deborah case under the carpets. Now, when would they send those Fulanis to destroy our house? Well, last time during Obiano regime, they killed one woman at Inteje. Even now, they massacred that woman. Most people heard about it. Everybody heard about it, and they all kept quiet. Everybody should remember about also why they killing. The same thing. Since they are killing people like this, our government, they should come down at the same time and beg our governor and plead our people and condemn that killing. Are we in the same country? Any little thing, they will give
I've come to condone with you with the
and the people will start panicking.
supporting that the incident happened in
Those
this
things
state
that cause
is
this
something that I never prayed for.
killing.
Don't pray for it in the future.
Why should they go there to beg them? What about other people that are massacring our people every day, raping our women in their farm, killing our people like they are killing chickens? It's not good. If we are in the same country, they have to treat everybody equal. And our governors and senate, they should stop.
For your submission, and thank you so much for joining the program tonight. All right, that is the first caller, Nkiruka, calling from Umpo, and you had her own submission with respect to what is happening or what just transpired in Uromi. The numbers to call remain +2 348 1045 455 It is right there on the screen. Let us get your own opinion with respect to what is happening. Okay? If you drop your comment, we're going to take your comments. Right now, let's get to some of the comments on our YouTube channel. We have Peter Chimezie, and we also have our standard. We only take relevant comments, and we can acknowledge everyone, but we can only take relevant comments so that we will save time. Now, we have Peter Chimezie. He said, justice for Deborah. Everybody's calling for justice for Deborah since the gruesome killing. Now, in Nigeria today, from the whole language and the tone of the event, you can agree with me that it is now we against them. It has always been we against them. So this issue of one Nigeria is just an illusion. It's just people deceiving themselves. It's just Nigeria government, scratching the surface without dealing with the problem. Okay, so in Nigeria, it is now a feign that is deep rooted, seated in the heart of every Nigerian that we are not one, and that is the truth. So it is always we against them. It's either the East against the West, or the West against the North, or the North against the South. It has always been like that. So why should people keep deceiving themselves? And that is why the man, the Fulani guy, who came boldly to state it categorically that they cannot continue like this. Okay, that their people, in fact, everyone should be given his aspiration. Let everybody go their way, instead of deceiving ourselves into as one Nigeria and be killing ourselves unnecessarily, because the government is not ready to do the needful, because it all boils down on governance. Understand it. Nigerian people do not have a problem. The problem that we have is leadership in this country. There is a complete absence of leadership in Nigeria. And the people that are in power are using the power they have to oppress the people. They only use that to amass primitive wealth for themselves, and they amass more powers to themselves. Okay? So Nigerians continue to be victims of Nigerian impunity. So why do we continue dragging ourselves along the path that doesn't add any single value to anyone? And that is the point that is being created. Justice for Deborah, justice for the North, justice for everyone. Justice for Nigerians who are suffering the backlash of bad governance. So thank you very much, Peter Shimeze, and also Aroka Sabinus. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Ekene Kenneth said, let them divide Nigeria. That is what everybody is saying. But it is not going to fall from the heavens. Because even how did Tinubu say it? Whatever is not even given to you in Alakata, it cannot be served to you in a plate of gold. Okay, there is a process to everything, and that process we preached it long enough. But we'll continue educating the people, because it got to do with the people, because the people are the center force. Until Nigerians understand the powers they wield, they will continue being victims of Nigeria, and that is the truth. Until Nigerians are able to break down the walls of ethnicity and religious bigotry, they will not be able to free themselves from the demons, the principalities and powers that have held them bound in the name of political class in this country. All right. So Onyeka Nnanna said they should share the zoo. They should share the zoo, like sharing it to all different platforms. Abi, well, I understand what he was saying. He's saying here that Nigeria should be divided. Okay, let everybody take their own pill and get along with it. All right. So, going further, we have other Gabriel Shima said some people don't know why Edo State governor runs so fast to northern Nigeria to beg them. It's because he made a promise to them that he is going to protect the Fulanis in Edo State. That's the reason. Okay? So that is coming from Gabriel Chima. That is what he is saying. It is not our own words. Well, Endino, thank you. He said Nigeria is gone. Of course we know. Joshua said they should divide Nigeria because we are not one. If not, there will be no rest of mind for anyone. So that is it. And Dino said Nigeria public institution designed to work for few privileged people. We also have Gabriel responding saying if you agree to protect the Fulani interests, they will make you governor. All right, all of that are just opinions of people who are watching from our YouTube channel. We are going to turn over, and while we still wait for your calls to come in, don't forget that this live, we are live on and direct on our program, and on all our different platforms are streaming live also, so you can follow us from all of those places. So you can simply call the numbers if you want to join the conversation and make a submission known by calling the numbers you're seeing right here on the screen. All right, the numbers +2348104545533. All right, so now let's get on our Facebook and see what we have there on the Facebook. Let's see what we have there on the Facebook. If we have some, we have all the more local, Ozioma Chika, Gillis Onyabo. All of you, we welcome you and we appreciate you for joining this live interactive section. Just feel free to always call, drop your comments, and let your submission be heard. All right. So for the want of time and for the benefit of those who are just joining us, we are going to refresh our mind once again on the sequence of events that have brought us to where we are today. The Fulanis are now asking that Nigeria should be divided according to the aspiration of indigenous people in Nigeria. Let's get to it immediately. And when we come back, we'll continue on this program.
Justice for our brothers!
Justice for our brothers. We need serious action for our brothers in Edo.
Urgent action must be taken. We need serious action for our brothers.
The perpetrators must be punished. This is not advice.
We need serious investigation. The government must deal with them.
Dear Bola Ahmed Tinubu, our brothers in Edo State have been killed. We are demanding for justice for our Muslim brothers.
Justice for our brothers. Our leaders must take serious action.
There has been this call for restructuring. But for the North now, if I were to speak for the North, I would not speak for restructuring. I would think of giving people what they want. Yoruba nation want Oduduwa Republic. In the name of God, give them Oduduwa Republic. This is 21st century. We have a right to choice. Biafra want Biafra. Give them Biafra. Give every other nationality what they need. Because as far as I know, the relationship is sound. There is geometrical increase in suspicion across all expressions. The trust is not there. Suspicion is not there. And people who want to develop at their own speed. If you want to go at the speed of rocket, please, you should be allowed to go at the speed of rocket. If you want to go at the speed of snail, go at the speed of the snail at your own peril, at the consequences coming to you. But for now, if anybody is thinking that physical federalism is the solution to Nigeria, he is not even understanding the geography, not understanding the history, not understanding the mathematics, not even aware of geometry and the geometrical implication of what they are asking about physical federalism. What we should have is, we should have sub-nations among Nigeria. Let every tribe, let every region get what it wants. Short of this, our children, our grandchildren will abuse us because we are going to leave behind for them a cancerous, that will defy every chemotherapy.
Now, the killing of 16 Northerners for Uromi for Edo State, it will lead to tribal and religious war if care is not taken. Now, Igbos wey dey for north, now they pity for. Because Benin people, they know they travel around Nigeria like that. Now only abroad that they go. You go only see Benin people for any other state for Nigeria. But Igbos spread everywhere. And what did they pay me for inside this matter? Be say, if you did not, then they look all of us as one. They don't know whether you be Benin, they don't know whether you be Igbo, they don't know whether you be Yoruba, they don't know whether you be Delta, they don't know whether you be Calabar. All of us now one, now so that they look us. So our brothers and sisters who are there for north, make una dey very, very vigilant and make una dey very, very careful. Because right now, he don't finally set. He don't read, oh mama, he don't read, oh, he don't set, oh mama, he don't set, oh hey, God, he don't bust. He don't happen again.
But now, if our women, our wives go to farm, they rape them, at times they will set them ablaze. Me in particular, I paid ransom 3 times to Fulani men. They kidnapped my elder sister. They've also kidnapped 2 people from this palace. Even last month, I paid ransom also. To even sleep in this place is by the grace of Almighty. To even access this road, you need to get security. So that's a major problem. Me as John Ojo Fuzea, I no longer want Fulani in my forest. Let me also use this medium. Since the chiefs are here, they should go back home and ask questions. Anybody who have a hand in Fulani, stay in any part of Uzea forest. If I discover, I will drop that chief immediately. Because my people cannot be suffering.
Upon all the crises where they happen for those states, all these mal are not see the world, all these full are not the world. They see they carry cow, enter people farm. Benin never start their own now. I don't say that they shake. Now only Uromi don't do their own. If Benin join this thing now, the full Nigeria not get peace. See, now people find that this so. See me and neighbors all over don't come outside. And people find out that this so. They shop people crops. If we start now, if we use color follow this cow now, we kill the true winner. They'll say Benin don't start. You carry cow, enter people farm. See you good leaf for there. See pineapple, everything did that farm. Water leaf did here. They shop everything. People don't come down. People don't come down from upstairs. Because all this cow now, they must get like 1 or 2 down this morning before this Fulani will get sense.
Some of the men say Allah Yaseni. Today Allah Yaseni. Kia Allah Yaseni. Mahakaba. Ama Allah ya baka. Allah ya. Allah ya doka. Mahakaba. To. Wallahi, there's some justice. There's some justice. Yanzu, akwai arrest 14 persons. Suna the police. Inshallah, komi dey. By the grace of God, police dey. So nagode. I've come to condole with him with the recent happening. So funny that the incident that happened in Edo State is something that I never pray for, and we don't pray for it in the future. We're here to let you know that Edo people, we are not happy, we sympathize with you. Even though we also lost some people, but we feel more of your pain because these were passing by going for a festive. So we just come to talk to you for you to take heart. The president is doing something drastic about this. It's not happy also. So far so good. The IG have seen the 2 actions. The DIG, CID is the one in charge. So far they arrested about 14 suspects. So they are bringing them to Abuja for proper interrogation. And I believe with all our steps that we are taking, peace will return. We also set up a committee to see that we take care of the family of the deceased. Thank you.
Your Excellency, dear brother and Governor of Edo State, I'm glad that you are here. Since the incident occurred, we've spoken with you. I've spoken with you on the phone severally to show the concern of our people, the concern of Nigerians in respect to what happened. And I'm glad by your actions, the way you started to act immediately by the incidents of court is commendable. You had to visit our people in Edo State, visit the scene of the incident, and you took several actions. I've been told, and I've been talking with you, is something that you should be commended for. And I'm really happy because you went into action to get those people arrested in conjunction with the police, which is good, trying to make sure that they are arrested and are brought to justice.
That is it, and you have seen it, and we appreciate you. For those who are still watching, we are still live on BVI Channel 1, and we're talking about the tension that is rising from the incident that happened at Uromi last week, and the call for the end of Nigeria. Some people have been calling, we have OD that called from United Kingdom. You can call back again while we will take your call. All right, we'll take your call if it comes in. If you get your call back again, we'll take it. All right. Don't forget to share this program on all your platforms, so that we'll be able to take your call. I think the caller is calling back again. Okay, another caller. Hello, good evening. This is BVI Channel 1. You are live on Matters Arising. Let us have your name and where you're calling us from, please.
My name is Paul, calling from there.
All right, go on, Paul.
Yes. The comment I want to make about these people that were killed in Uromi or whatever they call them. I want to ask if it's actually true that they were traveling from the north to Port Harcourt, or are they traveling?
They are traveling from Port Harcourt to Kano. They are traveling from Port Harcourt to Kano.
Okay. Now, if they were traveling from Port Harcourt to Kano, were there not police checkpoints on those roads that they were going through until to get to the last spot they were?
Of course, there is multiple of them.
Okay, so how come the police people didn't find out that they were carrying arms?
Nigeria and their checkpoints is only a business center. And most times when they see some of these northerners, they just wave them. I beg, they go. They no be their market, because those ones, they know they even pay. They know they give police shishi.
Okay. Now, the idea of saying that they were hunters, I think it is the police people that projected
that narrative.
Yes, it's them that projected it, because if they were hunters and they were traveling to Kano, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, they are living in Port Harcourt or so. That's why they are traveling from Port Harcourt to Kano. So, as hunters, why are they carrying their gun? Is it not in Port Harcourt they do the hunting, or whatever area they are living?
Of course, that's the question people are asking. Why carry the light arms all about?
So it doesn't add up. So it's just a make-up story, so that they have something to say.
Okay, why is it that Nigerian government or the security operatives are always covering for these people? You have any idea?
My own is whether they are covering or they are not covering. People have been dying in other states, killed by these people. And you have not called them to question the people that are doing that. Even the recent one that happened, the government is aware of it, but they said nothing. So why is this one different? Why is it different?
So the actual the blame should go to the government. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's my point. That's my point.
Okay.
So I don't know what the federal government is doing, They are not working. They are docile. I don't know how to describe. In fact, even okay, to start with, those people they say they are hunters. If you're a hunter, at least even if you are carrying a 10 gun, it's supposed to be licensed and you're supposed to be registered.
So where we are they registered to be confirmed that they are hunters?
Yes, those are the details you have to find out. And now they will go and arrest innocent people and them to Abuja and say these are the people culprits.
Of course, that is what the governor have already alleged, that they have been arrested. I think about 20 persons have been taken to Abuja straight on.
I bet you those people might be innocent because they just pick random people, and tag them that they are the people that, did the acts, whereas they may not be. So it's, I don't know. I don't know why we are, and more especially, now look at what is brewing, that they are going to retaliate if measures are not being taken. What rubbish is that?
Some of them have come forward to even threaten the governor of Edo State, giving him an ultimatum.
In the case of Deborah, why didn't they fish out the people that, even the one they fished out, and they took them to court, they let them go free?
Mm-hmm.
They let them go free. So what rubbish is that? Is that how to follow justice?
So Nigerian government is fueling this deeper sense of division among Nigerian people. By selective justice.
Nigeria is found on a faulty foundation, and it will never stand. It's as simple as that. It will never stand, no matter what you do. Do you even know the meaning of Nigeria?
Please tell us from your own understanding.
Nigeria means darkness. That's the name given to it. Nigeria means darkness. That's the meaning of Nigeria.
No wonder we are living in darkness. No wonder electricity has continued to be a mirage. I would argue with you if that is your opinion or description of Nigeria.
Let me ask you, Chinedu.
Go on.
The name Nigeria, who gave it to Nigerians? Who gave it?
They are colonial master. Nigeria undoubtedly is a colonial enterprise now.
It's not. The person that named Nigeria was Flora Shaw.
Flora Shaw now, concubine to
Yes.
Lord Lugard. Go on.
It was the person who named Nigeria. Is Nigeria a name? What does Nigeria mean? Nigeria means darkness. Go and Google it. You will find it in the Google.
Now to the issue at hand. What's the way forward? And what's your advice for governors of different states in Nigeria? Because it's not just only about the east, the west, the north, and south. It is everywhere. All part of Nigeria is feeling the heat.
Nigeria will not stand today, will not stand tomorrow, will not stand forever. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is gone. It's irredeemable. Nigeria is irredeemable. It can't. Now, the solution to Nigeria, let me give you the simple solution.
Okay.
Do you know the former Soviet Union?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. That is the solution. Because in Nigeria, you can get up to 15 countries if you want.
Much more. Of course.
Yeah, so let Nigeria be dissolved and let people choose how to live on their own.
You know, the Fulani man that was something from the video we published, from my own perspective, the process is to, the irreducible minimum that one could say, if it is a must that you must keep this British colonial enterprise, is still existing called Nigeria. The irreducible minimum is restructure Nigeria to regional government, where each of the region will be independent and autonomous. But even the Fulani guy said that to him, there is no need for restructuring, that he should just everybody go your own way. You agree with him?
You see that last sentence you made? That the best solution is for every individual to go his way. That's the right solution. Because giving it a chance to restructure, to stay on your own, is a kind of sustaining the evil that will eventually erupt at the end.
Are you not seeing it as a way of giving each region soft landing to get prepared for their independence? Don't you see from that perspective that if it happens so suddenly, it can become another South Sudan happening across Nigeria, where different interests will start rising up to fight each other? We've seen that happen in the past. Don't that worry you?
I don't think. The only problem is that I don't think it will happen. But the only snag in the thing is that if Nigerians, depending on the part where you come from, now take for instance the Igbo land, for instance, right?
Can you hang on? Can you just hang on there? Let's take another call. Don't go. Let's take this caller. Hello, good evening. This is BVI Channel 1. You are live on our live broadcast, Matters Arising. Your name and where you're calling us from, please. Be very brief. You are calling from Lagos. Your name is what? Patrick.
Yes, yes.
All right, go on, Patrick. What's your submission with respect to what we're talking about?
My brother, what I'm saying is that the governor of that is making a lot of mistakes. I don't like what they are doing. I'm expecting to know what to do about this because I'm not happy that they're killing people. But they can remember that they're killing many people. This Ebola, there is no justice for the Ebola. And two, many people are dying in the hand of this Fulani ethnic. And no governors are doing anything. Then because of this one, all of them are coming out to say that they need justice, they need justice. What do they mean by they need justice? All those people that die all this while, what comments are doing about it? Nobody's saying about it. I don't like all this kind of things. The way our governments are handling things, I don't like it at all. It's good that it happens to them.
Are you supporting what happened at Uromi?
No, I'm not supporting what happened. But at least they're supposed to know how to do it, handle things. That thing that happened to Uromi is happening to another place. There are people that are doing all those things to other people. They're not doing anything. But this one happened to Uromi and all of them come out to say they need justice. What of the time when they killed Ebola? What did they do about that one? Nobody needs justice for that one.
I got your point.
That's my point. I don't have too much to talk. Please. Let them know what to do about it. Please.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Patrick, for your submission. All right. Patrick, I've made his submission. Back to you, my brother. I believe you are still there.
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue what we are saying in our conversation. So go on.
Yeah, if postponing what I was trying to explain to you is that if everybody goes his own way, take Ebola for example. There are many Igbo people who are capable of leading Igbo nation. Now, you don't bother yourself about what other regions are doing.
Okay.
For instance, look at, let me take France for instance as an example. If you look at the economy now, the economy is not moving on very fast because since Macron was there, the economy has been fluctuating up and down and so on and so forth, and the people are not happy. So pioneering of a nation depends on the people that is handling it and his cabinets. So if you get competent hands, take for instance, what Obi is looking for in Nigeria, he's wasting his time. I bet you, Nigeria is very, very predictable. Nigeria is a predictable country.
Okay.
Okay, let me tell you something. In 2027, which they have started now talking about, these people are wasting their time. To go and cast your vote is as good as wasting time and resources. Because people will buy what he did in 2020. He said he will in 2027. It's very easy to predict. If you bet me, in fact, let put in your money and let me put my money and see what will happen. If you doubt it, put money down. Let us bet on it.
About 2027 now?
Yes. If you like, go and collect with 100 parties and everything. You're wasting your time.
So if that is a waste of time, so that nothing will come out of anything now. So Nigeria will continue in the way it's going.
I've come to condone with the local supporting that this will happen in those states is something that we can pray for and don't give up in the future.
There will be catastrophe in that country if you have 2 kinds or 3 kinds of Tinubu in that country. Because Tinubu is an evil creator himself. He's an evil creator. So, and you have such many people backing him up. So they have mapped out their strategies and everything. You're wasting your time and asking people. In fact, all Nigerians are angry. You know there are enablers. Now, I stand by. But if Nigerians have sense, I will encourage every one of them to come and let it be a way of revolution for them. That's the best thing to do. But gingering people to come and get their voters card and go and vote, you are wasting your time, wasting resources, wasting energy. In fact, the end result, you might even end up being killed going to vote. Because those issues are not addressed yet. And you say you get up and you go and vote. Vote for what? What are you voting for?
Supporting that the incident that happened in those states is something that we never pray for. And don't pray for
these people are in laws. Why can't they enact a law that if you finish as a governor, why can't somebody bring it up to the Senate or House of Chambers? That if you finish as you cannot have business in the office of any government whatsoever, a minister or a governor or a Senate president or Senate member or this. If you serve 2 years, it's more than enough. You should give other people opportunity. Because there are more than 200-something million Nigerians. And that opportunity has why can't they reason that way? Why can't they reason that way? Somebody will serve as if you finish as a governor, you go for Senate. If you finish for Senate, if you are tired there, you go to House of Rep. And if it's not enough, you are seeking for the office of a minister. What rubbish is that? And you keep on circulating, people, the same group of people round and round. Why wouldn't you have problem? Why wouldn't you have problem? And these are people who don't know anything about governance. You put criminals there and they are leading the entire nation. Tinubu, that is your president, does he have industry?
I've come to condone with the recent happening.
I'm asking you.
Well, that is Nigerian case for you, but I think we've taken that enough. Well, thank you for calling. I think we're having some issues with our other social media platform like the YouTube platform, but we hope that the one on our main channel is being, is being at. I would not say, I don't know how these things happen, but every other platform is running smoothly except that of YouTube. But those on the Facebook are still streaming, and the Instagram and the backup YouTube channel. It's part of the things that we normally see and face on this our drive to give the people a voice. Thank you.
Yes, I want to make one last comment. Now, is it in the entire Nigeria? All those people parading themselves as millionaires and billionaires, including Dangote, they are all thieves.
Mm.
Even though Dangote has a product, at least his own is a little bit different. He has a product that he's selling to the people. At least he can exonerate him somehow. But you can't be a billionaire or a millionaire without a product. And you have series of them in Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, thank you so much for your